So I've been battling with body dysmorphia for as long as I can remember, and today I'm going to share my story and how I overcame my body dysmorphia and kind of my story on the topic as well. So my name's Godman. I've lost over 85 pounds, and I went from the 240-pound kid, the insecure, the depressed, the shy, fat kid in high school that everyone made fun of. Now I'm someone better in the present day. I've lost over 85 plus pounds. I've built on muscle from being skinny fat, but we got over that stage. So today I'll be going over a framework that I've used to overcome my body dysmorphia. Now, I have a very long story about my body dysmorphia in particular because I've dealt with it for most of my life. So like when I was saying, when I started off as the 240-pound kid, I would always look at the mirror in disgust. I would often sleep in bed with a jacket on. I would cover my legs even because I had a lot of leg fat. The jacket, now the big jackets, I would wear them for a reason, is to just cover my man boobs, my rolls, my belly fat. And I always was so insecure about that. I would look in the mirror, I'd like lift up my shirt up a little bit, see like all the stretch marks, the purple stretch marks that I had that were like long running down my belly. And he would just put his shirt down so fast down because he was so insecure about looking in the mirror. Like, I don't ever remember me looking at the mirror and ever being happy or having a smile on my face. I would always just look away so fast or just uncover, cover myself or walk away. Because that's how much the 240-pound kid really hated himself. And I remember he would also be made fun of at school, for being the fat kid, for being the quiet kid in class, for being different from everyone else, wearing weird clothes. Everyone would make fun of me, right? Because I was the shy emo kid, the shy emo overweight kid. So everyone had a bone to pick with me. And that made my body dysmorphia even worse, the way I viewed myself even worse. It was insecurities on top of insecurities on top of insecurities. And so when I first started losing weight, the body dysmorphia, it got a little bit better, but it was still kind of the same because as I was losing the weight, he never gave himself those positive feedback loops of, oh yeah, good job on the progress, great. You look good, boom, right? You would get that positive feedback loop from other people, from people inputting their compliments into you. And for him, for the 240-pound kid, it was hard for him to have that positive feedback loop, but he still kept going because he wanted to lose weight in the end. So the first step of this framework is to love yourself again. I know that sounds cringe, but you have to do it. You have to have the ability to look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I look great today. Because that was something while I was on weight loss that I was incapable of, and I never did it at all. We have to put the same love that we put towards others or towards the video game or towards our parents or towards working out at the gym or towards eating the good calories towards ourselves. And this is why so many people comment on my post or look up on me and say, oh, well, I'm still not happy after weight loss. That's because the core is your mental. Your mental health is the core of everything. Body dysmorphia, what is the core of it? Your mental health, because it's you seeing yourself for being something that you're not. You're not having the body you want. Second step of this framework is to write down or understand why you really hate your body. What is the core reason why? Is it because of the comments that people, your family, your friends, or the bullies at school have told you? Or are you not happy because you're not happy where you're at physique-wise? Write down and understand why you hate your body. For me, I hated it because, well, I was the big 240-pound kid. And even after weight loss, I was left with loose skin that made me feel even worse about myself. See, when you have loose skin and when you're skinny fat, it's like you still feel like you're fat because your belly and your skin's kind of poking out, and it's like, it just sucks. Especially with having gynecomastia too. Gynecomastia is a big thing I see with a lot of guys who have lost weight or are starting to lose weight because they've been having hormonal balances that they have throughout their body, such as high estrogen from all the junk food you were eating, from no physical activity, and it just messes up your body's hormones and normal circadian rhythm and homeostasis. And so your hormones are just all going to go whacking out of place, and you're going to develop gyno, which that happened to me as well. But I've kept that chest fat and that gyno kind of under control over time with the gym. So the third step of this framework is getting used to taking pictures and getting used to being in front of the mirror. It's like building any other habit: meditation, journal, reading a book. It takes consistency. It takes daily practice. Every day, I want you to record yourself or take a picture of your physique or look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I don't look as bad. I'm gonna get to a certain point. I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna build muscle. I'm gonna do whatever your goals are aligned to, and you're gonna do it. And you're gonna look at yourself and say, hey, I look good today. I know that's hard. I know that's cringy. I know you can't do that, but just do it. And actually put some meaning behind it. Don't be like, I look good today. No. Okay, whatever. And then you don't do the habit again. You have to build that self-confidence inside yourself. And throughout time, when you build more self-confidence, you kind of start to get over that body dysmorphia. Your image towards your body starts to become a little bit more positive now. You're gonna hate yourself at first for looking at yourself in the mirror. You're gonna grab your loose skin or your belly fat and move it around and be like, dang man, I wish I could just get rid of this. I really wish I could just get rid of this. And you will soon. And the last step of this framework is take some time off social media or restrict social media usage. Why would you want that? Well, think about it. You go onto social media, you see a physique you want to achieve, but then you look at your own physique and you're like, dang, I don't have that. Instagram or YouTube or TikTok feeds you with another physique or a body that you haven't achieved yet, and that person has put 10 plus years, 5 years, 4 years, 2 years work into when you're still a beginner or you're still in that process of developing yourself. And then you look at yourself and you're like, dang, I wish I could be like that guy over there. Oh, scroll on to the next post, and then you just hate yourself over time from it. And that's why restricting social media usage is just so important, because think about it. Don't compare yourself to others. Comparing yourself to others is one of the most dangerous things you can do when getting over your body dysmorphia, because you need to realize that everyone's journey is different. Everyone's weight loss journey is different. Everyone's muscle building journey is different. Even if you started skinny or if you started fat and overweight like I did, everyone's journey is different. Why compare yourself to someone else? And another big factor of it is the time frame. It's like, yeah, if this person did that in 2 years, that means I should do that in 2 years. Sometimes it's a little more unique when the time is longer or the time is shorter. For me, my weight loss journey was a little bit longer because there was a time where I gave up on working out and took some time off, took months off the freaking gym and doing cardio and eating right. And that messed up my physique. That made my body dysmorphia even worse, being that skinny fat kid. And when you're a skinny fat kid and you see all those physiques on Instagram, you see all the fitness influencers, it gets in your head. It really just drills into your mind that, hey, you want to look like this person. But do you really? I mean, if you really want to be a bodybuilder, then yes, do that. If you love it, like me, I love bodybuilding. I love going to the gym. I love pushing myself every day. So I want to do that because I love the process, not the satisfaction of having that person's body that is not yours. You yourself are unique, and everyone's journey is unique. And that's one of the biggest things that it comes down to is lessening your social media usage and restricting those accounts. So with all the 4 frameworks I provided, I hope that gives you a head start on overcoming your body dysmorphia and overcoming those thoughts you have of you hating yourself. Like I said, it was one of the most challenging things in my life to overcome. The process, it just takes time. It takes days, it takes months, it takes weeks. It could take more than a year. But don't let those past traumas, don't let those past memories dig into your brain, because there's nothing you can do to go back and fix it. You need to focus on the present, and you need to find happiness towards your life.